Continuing our journey of bad Disney costumes, in case you don't know, my friends think I have really strong opinions about costuming, and I'm deciding to yap about it online. But I'm keeping it really focused as of now on Disney costumes. And we're going to do it on something that is actually rather recent. And this one is about the live action Snow White. And we are only focused on the costuming. Only the costuming. If I see any hate toward Rachel Zegler in my comments, they will be deleted. And if you are super rude, you will be blocked. Because Rachel did the absolute best she could with what she was given. Did I like that movie? Absolutely not. But I will not allow Rachel hate here because she did what she could. Were the costumes good? No. Those costumes were garbage. Absolute garbage. And I can't defend them in any way. And I don't know what happened because the costumer, Sandy Powell, has designed absolutely amazing looks for other films, including the live action Cinderella. So how she utterly failed with this film, I do not know. I don't know if there were restraints put on her that said you need to be as close to the animated film as possible. I don't know.
I've also noticed that in the live actions that they are now making them a one-to-one recreation of the animated films, meaning that there's no room for creativity, so it's just like a recreation of the animated film.
But this film had some of the worst Disney costumes I've seen in a big budget film. Snow White's dress, the coloring, I don't know if it's the color grading of the dress, I forgot. I have to put up the pictures of the dress outside the film here because I'm forgetting what it looks like at the moment without the color grading, but with the color grading, it is not good. It is like neon, it is not appealing in any way. And it was honestly not pleasant to look at. Really wish that they had done a little more creative work with what her look looked like. Maybe if they had taken a little more historical inspiration for the look, people probably would have wanted to cosplay, because I know a million people who have done the Cinderella dress. This look is the prince, I don't know what to call him, the rogue, the leading man. I'll just call him the leading man. The leading man's look is absolutely just an Abercrombie look. I was so disappointed. I was like, what is this? He's wearing literally a hoodie. Moving on to our main villain, the evil queen. The way that this costume just looks cheap. The way it just looks cheap. Those giant gems on her neck. The way her giant crown and those giant gems, again, on the crown, look cheap. But everything was designed so poorly. And it was just not pleasant to look at. I found her cape, whatever. I don't find it that interesting. Dress was also not inspiring in any way. It was just another evil queen-esque dress. I literally don't remember too much about it. The first evil queen we ever got in the Disney canon. You think that they would put a little more effort. I'm not really going to touch on the band of thieves. Their look is very similar to me to the leading man's, very Abercrombie, very run-of-the-mill. I grabbed this stuff from a bin at Ren Fair. But honestly, that film has some of the most, if not bad, just disappointing and frustrating costumes. Because knowing what Sandy Powell can do and seeing what she did for this film is just disappointing.